He said, don't get ate up there with no bears. I told him, I said, I ain't gonna get ate up.
If you look real close this morning, it's 61 degrees in the van, but it's 28 degrees outside. But man, look at that sunrise right here in Lenoir City, Tennessee, just a few miles outside of Townsend, where we will be going to and spending a couple of days. As you can tell, this Cracker Barrel here, nobody stayed all night out last night, just us. Of course, it's cold too, and you have to understand we're up here in the mountains, and we've got to go all the way around the building there to go get into Cracker Barrel, and that's where we're fixing to head to. We're going to get us some breakfast, and then we're fixing to head out. Melissa knows that we're going to Townsend, but she don't know where we're going to. You got everything off?
I cut the inverter off.
That's all you got to cut.
And all the lights are off. I slept good though. Like I said, I even had one time I had to come out from under the covers because that's hot. I just don't like it cold during the day when I'm walking around. When I'm sleeping, I'm fine. The colder it is at nighttime, I'm good because my little body temperature goes up at night.
Well, Melissa, yours may go up, but mine goes down because you freeze me to death. And I know just as soon as you go in that door, you're going to be wanting to go shopping and looking around to see what all you can find. And no, it's not Christmas, and no, it's not any birthdays. So let's get on in here and see if we can get us a bite to eat. Well, it's order time. We got our food, we had good food, and now it's time to go and head on our way. That was a pretty neat Cracker Barrel, but it's a little different. Sitting way back here off the main road. In a way, it's hard to find.
Yeah, like I said, I'd never even known this one was here other than seeing a sign, but it's not because it's not sitting down next to the interstate.
It's got a nice parking lot, and I guess now we're headed off to Townsend.
Rolling down the road, got my sights set high. From Tennessee skies to the mountains wide in my Roadtrek Zion, chasing the sun. woodallsrvnusa, living the dream, enjoying the day.
Well, as y'all can tell, we are sort of doing a little different trip this weekend. This is Valentine's Day weekend, and Melissa was tired sitting around the house after all that bad weather, the snow and all that good stuff. And so she had a 4-day weekend, so we decided that we were going to take off and go somewhere. And really and truly, we really don't know yet exactly what all we're going to do, but we are headed to Townsend, Tennessee, which is to the right on the backside of Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. A lot of people go to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge all the time to go up in the mountains and go up into all the fun stuff that you do in Pigeon Forge, but this is sort of going to be a little different thing we're going to do this weekend. We're just going to Townsend, Tennessee. And our first stop, IGA in Townsend. I forgot to get some stuff, so we got to pick that up.
It's a hut and a Max Creamery and an ice cream place, and there's some other kind of Max something, I don't know what that is, pharmacy. So they got a pharmacy, and then they got a little restaurant on the end. So that's pretty neat. A little basket.
You can get a basket, yeah.
Look, there you go, Daddy. Remember how they do it with the 2-liter bottles? They got a glass mason jar on theirs to catch your bees.
They got all kinds of stuff there.
Mm-hmm. Did you get any fruit when we was gone?
No.
No. Oh, look, you can make little strawberry shortcakes. No? Nice looking steaks.
What was it you had to have?
Half and half. You're looking for aspirin. Half and half. Oh, it's
You just running, ain't you? Are you cold?
down there on the back side. Oh, ooshy. A little on the chilly
It's warming
side.
up.
All right, I got me some half and half for me some coffees. I just have to open the pack up and make it manual size. There we go. Yay. See, I was thoughtful. I thought ahead. That's been in the van for a couple days.
I hate to tell you, yours is in the drawer there at the house on the nightstand that I was going to get, and I forgot. It's sitting in there anyhow. She got me a Valentine's Day card.
I thought ahead of time. It's been sitting in the van for a day or two.
Mine's been there at the house for...
Look, see, I planned ahead.
Let's
when
see
I
what
know
you say about me. In case you're wondering, I noticed what a difference you've made in my life. I noticed how good we are together. I noticed all the things you do that make our relationship special. Every day I see how incredible you are and feel so grateful to be sharing life with you. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you to the moon and back.
And I haven't killed you yet.
She actually loves me. Can you believe that? And she ain't killed me yet on this trip. Thank you. Love you too. So you can see this is sort of a little bit of a different trip, but we're enjoying it.
Well, as you can see, we're not actually going to the KOA first. I told you this was just a little bit of a different trip. We decided that we're going to head on up to Cades Cove because it's early, and hopefully we'll get to see some wildlife. And you know how little Ellie Mae Clampett is. She loves to get out and see if she can find some animals somewhere that she can see or pet. So we're going to take off and go there first. So enjoy the ride.
Blow my cares away. Ooh, prepares me for the things that come. Yeah, beautiful morning, keeping me alive when the darkness comes. Ooh, that kind of a morning. It's the natural feeling that will make it through. And I have barely begun moving as I am out through seas unknown. Don't break no promises, sing in a key that your body believes. Ooh, I'm making my way out of the city. I need more time in the garden. Beautiful morning, keeping me alive when the dark.
And when you're coming into Cades Cove, you'll need to stop if you're going to be over 15 minutes parking inside the park. And you'll have to get a parking tag. So that's what Melissa's going to do.
This is where you're at. There's a map on this side. Sugarland's Visitor Center, automated fee machines, 24 hours a day, credit, debit, daily and weekly tags only. And they're at all these centers right here.
Well, while Melissa is figuring out the machine, I had to go to the van and get the tag number. So be sure to get that before you take your credit card to go purchase your ticket. And you know, these things are aggravating sometimes, but you've got to have it. So let's move on and see if we can go on to Cades Cove. Tucked deep within the Great Smoky Mountains, Cades Cove is one of Tennessee's most iconic valleys, a place where natural beauty, Cherokee heritage, and pioneer history all meet in one sweeping landscape. Today it's a peaceful loop road filled with wildlife, historic cabins, and mountain views, but its story stretches back centuries. Long before European settlers arrived, the Cherokee people traveled through Cades Cove as part of their sensational hunting traditions. The valley was rich with wildlife, deer, elk, bison, and black bear, making it an ideal hunting ground. The Cherokee referred to it area as Tahia, meaning outer place, a nod to the river otters that once thrived in the streams flowing through the cove. They used and established trails that crossed the Smokies, connecting North Carolina to important Cherokee towns like Great Smoky. Although they didn't build permanent villages in the cove, the land was part of their homeland until the Treaty of Calhoun in 1819, which ended Cherokee's claims to the Smoky Mountains and opened the valley to incoming settlers. The first European settlers began arriving in the early 1820s, clearing land for farms and building log homes, barns, grist mills, smokehouses, and corn cribs that still stand today. Most settlers came from eastern Tennessee, bringing within them strong community ties and a determination to carve out a life in the wilderness. Life here was beautiful, but hard. The mountains isolated the community and the families relied heavily on one another. Still, the valley grew into a thriving settlement. When the Great Smoky Mountains National Park was established, Cades Cove transferred from a living community into a preserved historical district. Today, it's one of the most visited places in the entire park, a place where you can walk through original log homes and churches, watch for white-tailed deer, black bear, and wild turkeys and elk. Visitors come for the scenery, but they stay for the feeling, that sense of stepping back in time where Cherokee hunters once walked, the ridges and pioneer families built and a life in the valley.
This house in 1887 with her brother Dan. They operated a store out of it for 8 years. Residents of the Cove were without a doubt familiar with cables. Never married, she owned over 600 acres in the Cove and kept busy taking care of farm cattle, raising chores, spinning, weaving, knitting, among other tasks when her brother was hospitalized for mental illness and his wife contracted tuberculosis. Aunt Becky took in her nieces and nephews. So this was actually where the store was.
Yeah.
So everybody that lived out here, you had your two little churches.
You come to the store.
And you had your cabins and stuff for people living out here. But she owned, from right here, she owned 600 total acres out here.
Little chimney.
Mm-hmm. Most of the time, that right there was probably one of the bedrooms.
Yeah.
Come off the back of the house.
And actually what this is a sorghum making platform that you built a fire under, right down up under here. The tray up here was to hold the sorghum. And if you'll look right over to your left, right over here, is where they used to take a mule and it would go around and around and grind the sugar cane. And what they would do, they would stack it up out here, pile it up, and they would run it through the grinder right here. And what you'd do is feed it in right through here. And they had buckets that was down under the bottom that would catch the sorghum. Then you would take that liquid over to that and heat it up and cook it. Pretty neat, huh? They had everything right here that they needed. Everything.
Emma?
Well, so far so good. We've not had any problem getting down through Cades Cove with the B van.
Illinois.
We've had no problem parking.
Indiana.
But we haven't had no problem of getting down in here and having a place to park, especially you can see right here, we actually had a place to pull the van in. You could pull a probably what, a 30-foot
You
camper?
probably get 30 foot.
30-foot camper in there. And they got several spots. And this is down where the grist mill. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Even though you didn't get a card, it's in the drawer.
You forgot me.
I didn't forget you. You can get it when you get home. Do you know it?
I even got you some candy. I gave it to you last night, but I ate some of it.
I'm gonna have a piece here in just a second. Boy, you can tell this one's downhill.
What's this steep curves and grades?
Pretty neat though. I mean, the road is fine. There's not a thing wrong with this road.
Yeah,
I mean, it's nice. It's not bad.
And I'd say you could get through with what? Ours is
9.5. You could probably get through here with a 10 or 11 foot.
Is what won't come in here with nothing real wide.
No, you couldn't get through here with anything much over what we got.
Class C maybe.
Class C, you can go through here easy.
A smaller Class C, not the great big ones.
I've enjoyed this ride, and I hope Melissa has too. Just a soothing ride through the countryside for Valentine's Day. What could you ask for?
Doesn't well. There's where you went upstairs.
Yep.
Fireplace.
Rugs on the floor.
Yep, I've always heard the chickens pecking at the floor.
Well, most of them kept the chickens under there because it kept the snakes out.
Another room.
Kitchen.
Yeah.
That's it.
I guess what we thought was rough, looking at this house, it was easy for them, but it was still a rough life. Traveling around through Cades Cove give me a sign of how things used to be and how wonderful a community grown together could survive during the hardest times. I think it would be nice to go back to some of those times myself when things were easier.
Step by step, I've walked 100 miles, and I still ain't sure just what I'm trying so hard to find. The night seems longer and the wind blows louder when you wandered so far from home. If I cross your mind, say a prayer, I find my way and get off of this lonely road.
Thank you all for coming along this week to the Great Smoky Mountains, Cades Cove. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell. It would mean so much to Melissa and I. See y'all next week.
And get off of this lonely road.